Hello there, YouTubers. Hope you all are having a good day. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a really beautiful 1981 Howard Miller triple chime grandfather clock. And I know, YouTubers, I already made a lot of videos of this grandfather clock on my channel. And YouTubers, I don't really know a lot about this 1981 Howard Miller grandfather clock. And it's a triple chime, YouTubers. And I'll tell you what chimes it has in a moment. Um, I would be impressed, YouTubers, if you guys do know a lot about this clock. If you send it in the comments below, because I don't really know a lot about this 1981 Howard Miller triple chime grandfather clock. So please send comments in the comments below so I can know about more about this clock and learn about it. And YouTubers, this clock is not double doored, which what I mean by double doored, YouTubers, is that like there's one door for the clock face and one for the where the pendulum and the weights are, which I'll get to. The key looks like this. It is metal and made of gold. And it's metal. And how to unlock it is use your finger and your thumb, and then it unlocks the clock. And one thing you may notice, YouTubers, is that the weight is missing. The reason why there is no weight on the left weight is because I was winding this grandfather clock, but the weight came off this little circle thing. I don't know what it's called. And also send a comment about that and what it's called, like this circle thing with the strings. And YouTubers, I'm gonna have to apologize, guys, that I'm not gonna be able to show you the strike after this clock chimes and show you what it sounds like, because you guys already know what it sounds like. The only way I'm gonna be able to show you how the striking sounds like is I'm gonna have to show you on these controls. So YouTubers, that's what we're gonna get to next. So this clock has Whittington, St. Michael's, Westminster, and Silent as the chimes, like what song you want it to play. Has Whittington, St. Michael's, Westminster, and Silent, but Silent actually isn't a chime. I said that like in so many YouTube videos on my channel. YouTubers. And also, on the left side, you get your Silent and Strike. But YouTubers, I'm not too sure of this clock, this 1981 Howard Miller triple chime grandfather clock, if it does have a night shut off. And YouTubers, some grandfather clocks do not have a night shut off, and some do. Probably the more expensive grandfather clocks would rather have like a night shut off, and then the chimes would stop by 10 p.m. at night and then come back at 7:15 a.m. So stop chiming at 10 p.m. and then come back at 7:15 a.m. So let me say that one more time, YouTubers. The chime would stop at 10 p.m. and then come back at 7:15 a.m. and then the chime will come back and it would just switch off silent for the night so people don't wake up and stuff like that. And you get silent strike, and I don't know, this clock does have a night shut off. Usually you have to see like a writing in the center part. So here's what the chimes sound like at Whittington, St. Michael, and Westminster chimes, and silent, but I'll show you what the silent sounds like. Here's what Whittington sounds like. Here's the half past. Quarter two. on the hour. And now once I put on the hour, YouTubers, you may notice it's not gonna strike because I said about the weight. The weight needs to be there to control the striking hammers. Okay, on the hour. It won't strike because the weight's not there, as I said like a moment ago. And that's what Wington sounds like. And now, YouTubers, what I'm going to show you this time is the Wington chimes. Except I'm just going to only show you the quarters. I'm going to show you what the quarter past sounds like, the half past, and the quarter two. Here's quarter past on the Wington chime. Half past. And quarter two. And I'll show you on the hour again. You won't hear any strike because I said the weight has to be there neither to control the striking hammers. I'll get to that in like some part in the video. So on the hour. Sorry about the sound, the background, the noise in the background. Though, you can ignore that. But, YouTubers, I'm sorry about people talking in the background. Now, YouTubers, you may notice there's no strike, as I said, like I said so many times, but some grandfather clocks do not have double door. Like, see how this clock doesn't have a double door? It looks like it's double door because there's one big rectangle on the bottom and one triangle like shaped on the top, but that isn't, there's not two doors. Probably the one with double door probably would be more expensive. Now here's what St. Michael sounds like. You get 8 notes on the quarter past. So you get 8 notes on the quarter past, half past. So I think you get 18 notes on the half past. And then you get 24 notes on the quarter two. On the hour. Then you get 32 notes on the hour. And also depending, yeah, you get double notes. And also, it also counts depending on how many strikes out of 12. If there's 12 strikes, there would be, like, let me tell you something. If it struck 12 times and there's 32 notes in total, there would be 44 notes in total, including the strikes, because you get double notes on the St. Michael's chime. I'll show you it one more time, probably because I was talking. Quarter past. What you may notice, YouTubers, you also get the same amount of notes. You get 8 also on the Whittington. Oh, there it goes. Half past. I think you get 18 on a half past, I'm thinking. Not too sure. Let's take a look. Quarter two, so I think you get like 24 notes. On the hour. And I'll show you what it sounds like with the door closed. But except YouTubers, I'm actually going to show you what it sounds like on the hour on all three chimes. So this time I'll get back to the St. Michael's chime. I'll show you what it sounds like on the hour with the Whittington chime. Just going to put it like just about like right there. I'll show you what it sounds like with the door closed. Okay, YouTubers, here's what it sounds like. You're going to have to wait a little bit here, YouTubers, because it does take time for the... Oh, there it goes. So that's what it sounds like with the door closed on the hour on Whittington. I'm going to show you it on St. Michael's. First, I'm going to have to go through quarter past, half past, and quarter two. Then on the hour, it's going to be a little different. With the hour, I'm actually just going to put it like right there so I can show you guys what it sounds like. Alright, here's what it sounds like on the St. Michael's chime with the door closed. Oh, oops. Okay, YouTubers, the thing I like about this 1981 Howard Miller triple chime grandfather clock with the door closed on the quarter past, half past, quarter two, and on the hour is that it like sounds like the sound is muffled, and you get like little flower drawings on the clock face in the very center part of it. Here's what Westminster sounds like. So you get So you get 4 notes on the quarter past, half past you get 8, you get 12 notes on the quarter 2, and then you get 16 in total on the hour. It's not like doubling notes like on the St. Michael's chime. Here's what Westminster sounds like on this 1981 Howard Miller triple chime grandfather clock. So you get 4 notes, half past, oops, quarter 2, you'll see 12 notes, oops. Now I'm going to show you what it sounds like with the door closed. Okay, Barry gets... Oh. You can hear the sounds a lot more muffled with the door closed. And here's what the strike sounds like. And that's what the strike sounds like. And what also you can do is you can not play the tune, but strike the hour, or you can make it play the chime. You can make it play either Wington, St. Michael's, Westminster, but not strike the hour. So let me say that again. I messed up a little bit. You can make it chime, but not strike the hour on either Whittington, St. Michael's, or Westminster, but not strike the hour. You cannot let it play the chime on Whittington, St. Michael's, Westminster, but it strikes the hour. You can let it do in either, which means both. You can put both on silent and silent for the chimes on Whittington, St. Michael's, and Westminster, and for the strike YouTubers. So you can either do both, or you could do one or both. Or now here's what the quarters sound like, and I'll show you what the movement looks like as well. It has 12 hammers in total. You get 8 on the right. So you get 8 on the right side. On the left, you get 4. But these ones, the one on the left, are actually stick together, so it can make one big sound. Listen, see how it makes one big sound with the strike? See how it makes one big strike sound? But with the individual, with these hammers on the right, you may notice that the sound different every note. You can hear that they're individual, which means every note is different out of those 8 chimes. Here's half past again. Whoops. You must never move the minute hand backwards, of course, on your grandfather clocks, because that can destroy the movement. One thing you may notice is also grandfather clocks come with a moon dial where it clicks once every day, every 24 hours. And it's January 19th, so I'm going to put it on 19. And how to use it, use your finger and find the actual line. 19 there. So here's chord 2 again. And YouTubers, how to move the moon dials, just go like that, and that clicks, makes it click. I'm just trying to make sure I'm going on the and the weights are gold, so is the pendulum. Also, some grandfather clocks do not come with a light switch inside the grandfather clock, and probably more expensive grandfather clocks would come with a light, and it also has a switch, either with a wire, and then you usually it's like a wire, and then you hit the switch to turn on the light, or it could be on the back of the grandfather clock, and then you push it up, and then it will turn on the light. But this one doesn't have one. And there's the sticker. Probably has shows probably the the model number of this clock. I do not know what the model number of this clock is. Please let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. And also, one thing I forgot to mention is not all clocks have a trophy on the top like that. Some are like just like not, you don't have any trophy, and some don't have double doored, and some are double doored. And some grandfather clock panels. These are called panels here. You can see there's 4 hammers on the left that are connected to each other. Like, let me show you again one more time. So I'm just see that, YouTubers? And YouTubers, you can also take out these panels, but I'm not allowed to do that so it doesn't break the clock. And my family members would not like that. You get 2 panels. Some grandfather clocks have glass panels, some do not. And some sides on the bottom might not be glass, it might be wood. And some clocks might not even have a lock on them. So hope you enjoyed the video of this 1981 Howard Miller Triple Chime grandfather clock. Please subscribe, rate, like, and dislike. Comment below about this clock so I can learn more about it. And of course, you know what? Peace out.